Hi folks, Chris Voss here from the Chris Voss Show.com, the Chris Voss Show.com. Kind of a blog post we want to share with you. This is being brought to you by borrowlenses.com. That's borrowlenses.com. And they've shared with us a really cool Canon 135mm lens we'll get into. A great thing I love about Borrow Lenses is I can try gear before I have to buy it. I can rent for an event, experience pro equipment, borrow a specialty item, save on travel expenses, backup equipment, etc. All the cool stuff. So check it out. borrowlenses.com. Now what we're going to be doing is taking a look today at the Canon, the beautiful red lens that is the 135mm EF f-stop 2L USM, and this thing is a incredible, just beautiful, gorgeous lens. We're going to show you some photos we got off this lens here in a bit, but let's talk about the lens, its specifications, what it's about. Now, this is the fastest 135mm telephoto lens in its class. I've heard a lot of great things about it, a lot of rave reviews on YouTube. Some people saying it's one of the best, fastest, coolest lenses in the Canon lineup. I don't know. I guess it's up for you to decide. It's ideal for indoor sports and portraits with background blur, and it's got two UD glass elements that correct secondary spectrum for outstanding sharpness and color, and is compatible with the let's see, the EF extenders that you can take a look at on their site. The focal length, the maximum aperture, is 135mm, at 2 stops. The lens construction is 10 elements in 8 groups. The diagonal angle of view is 18, and the focus adjustment is a rear focusing system with the USM, which is the ultrasonic motor that comes on the Canons, and it rock and rolls something fierce. The closest focusing distance is about 3 feet. You definitely need to have some distance with this baby, although well, we'll get to some of that in a bit. Filter size 72mm that you can take and put on this thing. Now, you can use this like I was shooting probably within about 3 feet, a small, very, very small lizard that was a few feet away from me that I couldn't get close to without scaring off, and using the 135mm lens, I was able to utilize that lens. But we got really cool distance shots, and then what it also does is really awesome for group shots. I was down at the beach and we were shooting some people that were on the harbor thing that goes out into the water. I forget what you call it, the pier. And we're out on the pier, and I was just kind of shooting people, and it's really great. It gives you an incredible depth of field where you can shoot people, and blurs out the background. But I mean, it's great for shooting in public and shooting people doing things. And what's nice is you can kind of do it far away so that they don't feel like you're creepily stalking them or something, the NSA. I really had a good time with this lens, and I really was thankful that Borrow Lenses took and shared it with us. And what was cool was Canon had also provided us with an EOS 6D, which we really enjoyed. And you can see the review on another post of ours. We were shooting that with the 135 EF, and wow, just what a really cool, great time we had with it. Okay, folks, so we're showing you here the Canon website on usacanon.com. You can, of course, find this on Canon. The EF 135mm lens place. It's a beautiful lens. Let's talk about some of the shots that we took. You can see here, this is a beautiful ocean shot. Now, some of this is enhanced off of Google+, and we also ran it through Lightroom and did some HDR enhancing to it. But you can see here, this is a distance shot. Beautiful shot that it got. Really crisp and clear, being able to grab great pictures. So this was one that turned out really awesome. Here's another one, and what was really cool about this shot is when I was shooting it, all I could really see through the lens, it was a very sunny day, and I was really having a hard time seeing through the lens, or seeing through the eyepiece and stuff. Normally I like to look at the back of the camera, and I don't have the best eyesight. That's the reason I like to do it that way. But I was looking through the lens, and all I could see were these rocks right here. And when I got home, I could see up in the distance, look at this whole line of trees going out to something up here, something out this way. I had no idea. I wasn't even seeing that through the lens, but the 135 is just so amazing. It picked that up. Now, this is a really beautiful shot that I really came out happy with the 135, and you can see here we've got this beautiful pier shot and something off in the distance. But let me show you what the original shot looks like close to where I was shooting. This is actually what the original shot is. Now, this is shot with the 24mm Canon. And this is the shot where I'm standing. I'm standing actually on the pier in, I believe I'm on the Balboa Pier in Newport, and I'm shooting forward. But this is with the 24mm, and this is the same shot taken, well, it's not the same shot, but it's taken from the same exact place that I shot this one at. That's how much difference this lens makes. Look at how freaking awesome that is, that just zoomed in on all of that stuff out there. And it gave this great, beautiful shot that just has this wonderful creaminess, that whole Hotel California kind of feel to it, that I've just really loved and people just really ate up. So real difference here in shooting with that lens. And then, of course, shooting people on the docks and getting shots was really awesome too. So very, very super impressed with it. Okay, so all in all, playing with it, we really super enjoyed the Canon EF 135mm f2L USM. I'm a real big fan of the red band L. Some people call them luxury units of the Canon series, and of course the USM. I love the ultrasonic motor for giving you that incredible speed and focus and everything else. So be sure to check it out. Thanks to our friends at borrowedlenses.com. That's borrowlenses.com. Go to their website, check them out, give them some thanks, give them some love. You know, it's really awesome that you can check out all the different stuff that they have, and you just use it, shoot it, send it back. Why spend thousands of dollars when you can, work with all this great gear? Also, thanks to our folks at Canon USA, at Canon USA on Twitter, and Canon.com, USA.Canon.com if you're in the US, for sharing these cameras with us and lenses. Be sure to check into the ChrisVossShow.com often. Chris Voss tested, Chris Voss approved. Tell him Chris Voss sent you. And give us a like, subscribe to us on YouTube. Please tell a friend so you can keep getting all the really cool stuff that we've been doing and all that good stuff. Thanks for coming by.